Alright, welcome back Guardians, and in this video we're gonna be reviewing the Better Devils. This is gonna be a quick review, not an in-depth one, because we haven't had that much time with this game, but I feel I'd get my thoughts out on the weapon. I just got this about 2 days ago, a day ago, I'm not sure anymore. I've suffering from a serious lack of sleep. It's been difficult. Alright, so without much further ado, let's check out the weapon. Better Devils. You can get this from Lord Shaxx, from one of an engram, a legendary engram, when you level up with him. If you don't know how to level up, that's you get Crucible tokens from completing Crucible matches. And when you have enough, you turn this in, you level up, it gives you an engram, you open it. You get a weapon from a pool of weapons or a specific piece of gear or something. I got this at the end of a Crucible match. I was really excited about it because I used this hand cannon during the beta and it was really good. It's very stable, very sturdy, very reliable weapon. And as you can see from the adaptive frame intrinsic perk, well-rounded, grip, reliable and sturdy. And then for the sights, we have fast draw, agile and cannon sights, greatly increases handling speed, slightly increases stability. Right now I'm using the steady hand, stable hand cannon sight, increases stability, increases handling speed. You will need this against all the other rifles in the Crucible right now, because this is mainly a Crucible hand cannon, and this isn't really, you can use this in PvE, but there are better options, as I will discuss later. And then we have Sure Shot. Sure Shot was really good in Destiny 1, but right now it seems they're trying to make people use other sights, so there are kind of penalties for choosing Sure Shots, serious loss of stability and handling speed. So yeah, not really a huge fan of that, so I just stuck with steady hand. Who is shooting at me right now? Damn, fallen. Go away. Alright, so let's get back to it. So for the second set of perks, we have extended mag and flared magwell. Right now I'm using flared magwell for that increased reload speed. As I said, this is mainly a Crucible hand cannon, so you're gonna be reloading a lot. So flared magwell is a pretty good perk. You can also go with extended mag, which increases your magazine to 13 but greatly reduces your reload speed. And then we have the last perk, explosive payload, which is a really good perk. I mean, this perk was kind of garbage in Destiny 1, so it's called explosive rounds back in Destiny 1, but now it's called explosive payloads. And it's projectiles create an area of effective detonation on impact. So really good perk. It has basically gives the weapon more range than it has, because the payload has no, the explosive payload has no damage fall off from the initial bullets, so you're able to hit enemies from way further away than you would a normal hand cannon, which doesn't have explosive payload. So it's a really good perk, really good. Now let's take a look at the recoil pattern of the weapon. Without adjusting our aim at all, I just check the recoil pattern. As you can see, it's gonna be pretty vertical. Like I said, it's a really stable weapon. The recoil pattern is pretty vertical and pretty easy to control. Pretty easy to control. Yeah. Alright, so how does this weapon appear in PvE? Like I said, you have better options in PvE. because you have options like the Sunshot hand cannon, which you get from engrams and exotic engrams, or you can get it from Ashamir in the campaign. When you get to Isle, yeah, you have after you complete a certain story mission, you have 3 options at the end of that story mission to pick a reward. Then you have the sorry about that. You have the Risk Runner as one of the options. You have the Sunshot as the other option, and then you have the Graviton Lance as the third option. So you can get the Sunshot from that, or you can get it from engrams. You can also get the IM set. It's a normal unarmed cannon, I believe, from Banshee's loot pool. Not quite sure right now. Yeah, I believe it's from Banshee's loot pool, and the hand cannon is pretty good for clearing out ads in PvE because it has this perk called Dragonfly, which deals an elemental damage explosion when you get a precision kill. So that's pretty good if you have arc damage on the if you have arc damage on the weapon and you you get precision kill. It does this arc damage, arc explosion, and it's really cool, really good. So those 2 hand cannons right now are my favorite for PvE, the IM set and the Sunshot. Sunshot is probably the best because you don't even have to get precision kill. Any kill will trigger an explosion, and the explosion is pretty good. It deals a ton of damage. So that's really good. Alright, that about does it for no, let's see the weapon in action in PvP. So here we have the weapon in action in PvP. It's pretty reliable, pretty accurate, especially with the explosive payload. You don't get as much ghost bullets as you would on other hand cannons, but yeah, it's a pretty good gun. Pretty good. Also, it's good against other rifles, which are kind of dominant in the Crucible right now. They're very strong, they stagger a lot and do a lot of damage from medium to long range, even close quarters. They're just really strong right now. I hope Bungie addresses this soon, but in the meantime, if you want to use a hand cannon in the Crucible, this is definitely the way to go. Remember, you can get it from shacks once you level up, or you can get it at the end of a Crucible game. I'd suggest going into competitive, seeing as there are kind of more rewards there at the end of matches. At least that's what I've observed. But yeah, my experience so far with the weapon has been good. If you know how to place your shots, and yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Total victory!